Alright, what's up with it, everybody? Episode 2 of A Tale of Sorrow Let's Play. Some quick disclaimer before I start. That quest I was doing in the previous episode, I had already finished it and switched over from the Mage Stone to the Lover Stone, you know. Yeah, a little less than the 20% whatever, but 15% to everything. Fair trade-off, you know. And this cat. Alright.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them. Maybe we should recruit them.
Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godja lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gulamai. Gulamai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer.
On a side note, I really hate the...
See what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I really hate
I can't
the
believe
Thieves
Gulamai
Guild
is mixed
quest.
up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. There are thieves, and then there is Gullum Eye. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullum Eye alive, but remind him who we are.
Alright, so gonna stop by Whiterun first.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Will we be dining together this evening after my work at the fishery?
Yes.
What is it, Imperial?
What do I don't even remember what I gotta do to get this house in Riften. Huh.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Yes, milady.
Did you have some sort of official business here?
Preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall.
You know, it kinda throws me off, cause I'm pretty sure you align with the Stormcloaks, but that's Elven.
No need to devote any resources to stop it.
Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his
Do you
feet.
realize how delicate the experiment is you've interrupted by sending for me?
Liars and bastards. Every one of them. I'd have their heads on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort.
Dare you?
All I need is a dozen men, and we could march into the
You're in
Ratway and
service
burn
to
them
me,
out like rodents.
remember?
Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay.
It's becoming more than I can bear.
Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system
I
beneath
want to
Riften
know
as their
if
hideout.
you've made any progress with my
I'd go down there myself,
Is he
but that
cursed?
would leave Jarl Layla
Has he been
unprotected.
possessed?
Sorry, my lady.
I'm
I've
keeping
been
my eye
looking,
on you.
But I'm convinced Saarland truly believes what he is saying.
Very well. Keep at it. You may go.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance, but speak your mind. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
What of Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
It'd be better off, you know, letting me handle it.
Did we have an appointment?
No, we did not. Let me
Was it delayed?
just avoid that for the moment.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
Yeah. How would it? Just follow me out, why don't you? Okay. Alright. We're avoiding the main quest like the plague for the moment. For anybody wondering. Time is it? 3 a.m. Alright. Do they have a back door? It's straight right in the middle of what's with the drift, bro? No, stop. Fuck this controller. Alright. Hard times.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. I'm not jumping out that way. Alright. Parkour. Oh, wait. Alright. I forget if I said this already, but Imperial Spell Sword. Traitor Legion fell on hard times. We're not really, well, at least until further notice, we're not really investing to any of the sneak skills, like the stuff that'll make a good rogue.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege.
Out with
eh?
it.
Don't look like much to
Oh,
me.
you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and
Why
entering.
can't you just
If you don't like that
sit
kind of work,
down,
talk
run
to
the fighting
Delvin.
with me?
He runs the more up-close and personal
I like things
jobs.
the way they are.
Come on, Tom. Marry me. Let me take care of you.
I can take care of myself.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes, feel like doing a bit of shopping? Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
And now for the main quest. I don't actually know if there's any benefit to doing these Radiant quests, honestly, like.
Hi. What did you need?
On the Solitude. Don't particularly want to spend money on the, what's it called?
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of it.
I like how it says gifted in the art of stealth, but we have no gift at it.
Staying safe, I hope?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Solitude, my good man.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
Yeah. Which means it's a terrible place. This cat needs to leave me alone.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rodney.
Well. Ah, yes. An Imperial Legion traitor in a Imperial city.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
That ain't none of my business. How do we fucking yeah, I'm gonna try and keep the cursing down.
What do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the axe now.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. It just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
I'll get you it.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
On a side note, this armor has to be known.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Not particularly. So the Blue Palace. Come in. This initial stage of the game. Quick save. Alright, so I don't know how we're gonna do this cause we are not really specializing in sneak at all. Might as I don't know, cause it might do me some good to get some lighter armor on this. Next.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
What makes you think that?
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Okay. Huh.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
I really, I don't know.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
What is it?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say what she was doing with this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to
Look,
me.
that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, I tell...
Fresh fish. Straight.
So, how we gonna do this? Cause think about just storming this mother lover. Like once he actually gets in.
Take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, ugh, and the garden.
Have fun, man. Creep up slowly. Creep up.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Ed Brothers. I fucking hate this shit. No, no, do not break my any. Why are you? Okay. Context on why I get a little irritated from this. I'm only tapping the thing. I'm not fucking holding it like that. Alright, quick save. Level up. Alright. Magical. We could actually use the armor.
Hello? Who's there? I was sure I heard something.
this is the... Okay.
Nothing here after all. Someone there?
I can't be bothered with this.
I heard something. I can take this. I cannot.
Yes, screw it.
Thought I heard something. Time to finish this!
Alright. So. This is this is real. This is me. Yes, if I was actually editing this, I'd probably put Debbie Lovato. This is me. Right here. With a warrior trying to act like a thief. Just wow, I haven't thought about that song in a while. Not even my genre of music. Huh. What can I say? Alright. quick save. Nope.
What was that?
I
Belly like an old woman's purse!
Why did I grab that? That I feel bad about.
You're as good as dead.
Good. As dead. Sucks for you. It's ridiculous. Right, I'm going back for her. I don't like being threatened. I was part of the Imperial Legion. How dare you? This is not a mercy situation. You must die. Die. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
What was that?
You just go ahead and leave that.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Alright. Can't wait for
Someone there? Thought I
Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
tell me first, then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her.
No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Alright. By the way, you got a lot of people dead. Have fun with that. Feel like this would be a Skyrim door. Do it. Alright. Alright. So it seemed like nope. Alright, so technical difficulties, but I actually should probably pull up my stream. I just don't feel like it. Like, y'all will figure it out later. Alright. Straight up, but you want me to walk through all this? No shortcut. Damn, it's been a while since I done this. You're safe, goat, but I was on the warpath. So, just remember. Don't double cross me. Alright.
No lollygagging.
Map. I will say, I'm not always gonna use the fast travel stuff. Just when I can't be bothered to travel like that.
What's on your mind?
Alright. $40. Now we can do light armor again. Kinda. Alright, that's locked down for the time being. Alright, Savage Strike. Pretty much as far as we're gonna go that way. And then, you know, maxing out. Alright.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has...
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Did I get anything? Alright.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
I don't remember. I don't need pickpocketing, so gloves, what's the point? I guess hood?
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Make up your mind already.
Fuck you.
Now, if you... Excuse me.
Alright, so just remember what is what. Increases carry weight by 20. Don't need that. Don't need that. Huh. Because I'm gonna end up replacing the hood anyway. There's other things to make prices better, so...
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go.
What's the difference? Alright, yeah, it is better. Maybe. Kinda curious on how long we could actually hold off on the whole, What time is it?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
I do not like that dirge guy.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Technically, I ain't do nothing. No. I fucking like this stick drift, man. Oh no. Okay. Well, thanks to the stick drift, I know it's around here. It'd be kind of messed up if it was where the stick drift was at. It's not, but wasted two perfectly good. Holy shit! No. No. If I can't control it... I don't actually remember what it's supposed to be. But yeah, the stick drift, man, like, getting annoying. Like, I'm gonna have to.
How can the humble servant of Talos help you today? Need a drink? You go to the BM bar. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Huh. Kind of pagan, not pagan, threw me off with that one.
Well, back with good news, I trust? Didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Here's your share. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do. Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day? Good. We could use the coin. Pretty simple. Break into a house. The catch is you can't kill any... You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
Alright.
Back with good news, I trust? Well, you done or what?
So funny they sending me back to Whiterun.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I don't actually know how long I can keep up the whole dodging Whiterun thing, cause like damn near all the like Whiterun, it doesn't have all the quests, but like it leads you to a lot. Also, it's kinda time to join the companions. Huh. Like this just
Staying safe, I hope?
seems like a
Wait, I know you.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Whatever it is.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Alright, so I don't exactly know what my next
Let me know if
move
you see
is.
anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
So it's junk. Raise zombie sparks. Might keep that for the magic regent. Wait, I got the apprentice robes. Eventually we're gonna get to enchanting. Gonna keep that. Need that, need that. Need that, need that.
Do come back.
What time is it?
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to him.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he,
You're not supposed to be here.
The irony is,
People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance. I love a good sword fight as much as the next guy. But there's more to life.
I.
You're not supposed to be here. Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Oh yeah, buddy. That is legit all he wanted. See ya, my friend. Yep, he is friend. That he'll just get like, if you like, he will occasionally just give you stuff like y'all good friends just because of that, like out of nowhere. Like, pretty much any companion, like, I'm sure you know that, pretty much any companion, like, not even just companion, anybody that has a friendly disposition for you, with you, they'll just randomly gift you stuff sometimes. Like, in a different character, I didn't even realize that me and Farengar were friends, but like he just gifted me something one time. It's like, when did this happen?
Out with... Steal anything worth talking about? Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then.
Right.
These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
I'm the only one doing anything. Chill.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them. Glad to hear Galamai got what he deserved. That lizard owes me big for a bad shipment of shadow-banished wine he tried to pass off on me. Mercer's been storming around waiting for you to come back. I think he's finally figured out who's been messing with the guild. Never seen the guy so angry. Better help him out any way you can. Glad to hear Galamai. Mercer's been... Never seen the guy so angry. Better help him out any way you can. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
Didn't know
Trinkets,
this was
odds
a
and
quest.
ends, that sort of thing.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
What are you
I
talking
assumed you
about?
were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
No!
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you.
Oh, fuck you!
All right, then.
Yeah. Might have to... I'll go a little longer. Anything good out of it, though. Wait, what am I doing? Alright. So, I'm helping, the Riverwood Trader out before I do anything with, just cause the shit, like, getting the Dragonstone, like, so in episode 1 I was talking about you see the same things over again when you playing Skyrim on console and can't really do anything about how you start. That Alright, so trying to think of what to do after I finish up the Thieves Guild stuff, cause like it's about midway. After that, it's just a bunch of raiding quests. Which I wonder if there's anything aside from any. Like, is there any reason to keep doing radiant quests aside from, you know, easy money?
Is someone there?
Alright. Because we can do companions. But, like, I don't particularly want to deal with the werewolf stuff. We might start the main story.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Like, depending on where we are, it might be... Destruction-wise, might be able to... Nah, go and leave the college for later on. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, like... Beep, beep, beep. I'm a sheep, said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Alright, so we could kill him violently. Alright. How far am I going? I'm gonna have to run anyway, but... Ah. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm assuming you killed the horse. I can't remember.
Finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut.
I don't like you, bro. Alright, so this dude, funny what, like,
they say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
oh wait, things are weak to fire.
chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
I wonder if that's enough to kill me in an attempt.
Something here. Coward! That wasn't a fight, it was an execution.
Draugr always got gold. Something to think about. I'm an idiot.
What was that? Evil attempt to hide and insult me. There's little time for talk. What do you want?
Not trying to talk. Trying to figure that one out. Gotta... Wish I could remember everything. I start from the beginning. Activate bear trap. I wish I wouldn't get stuck. I don't got that many fucking pigs, bro. Got one left. Nope, nope. We definitely not wasting that with fucking controller drift. We gon' fuck it up. We gon' fuck. Roger. Chest. Alright, I can't remember how to do this. Should be a way to open this. Okay. Hey, Mercer, since you like talking all that shit, I always hate these puzzles. Cause once you remember it, or like you this and that, you know, now you're thinking, oh, it's obvious. It's not obvious that why you in the moment looking for this shit. I'm about to have to look up a walk through. Alright, come on. Oh, yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Bone chimes. Who's there?
Better prices. Honestly, I feel like better prices. Oh, you wanna talk all that shit, but you the one that... I got one pick left, this is not even worth it. Well...
Nothing!
Spit on your corpse, huh?
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
I don't like the I.
Yes, yes, what is it now? You can't hide from me! Out of my way!
Just get this over with.
Your blood will adorn my blade! Life is mine! Blood will adorn my blade! So ends the lesson. Who's there? You're feeble. How disappointing. You can't hide from me. So ends the lesson.
And I'm an idiot.
infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
I do not like that guy. And this is why.
Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place.
What'd I ever do
You know
to
what
you?
intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
Well, I mean, I'm dead, so... Alright, I guess next time I'll, yeah, next time I'll, do Bleak Falls Barrow. Maybe start the main quest. Ah, damn.